I would say Carmen's is like a European cafe with kind of a world flavor, and it'll put you somewhere else. If you're in San Antonio, and once you walk in Carmen's, you won't feel like you're in San Antonio.
We have multiple, performances. Not your average run-of-the-mill type of places.
It has elements of jazz club to it, but the food's great. So it's just this real cool all evening hang. That's what how I describe it. If somebody was from out of town and they said, hey, where can we go hear some good music? I'd say go to Carmen's.
If you've ever seen the play or the opera Carmen at Bizet's opera, it's about a Spanish gypsy. She was a cigarette factory worker, and she was pretty feisty, and also in the 50s there was an actress who was actually one of the highest paid actresses during that time, was Carmen Miranda. She was a Latin actress. She was actually born in Portugal. Everybody thought she was Brazilian, but she was born in Portugal. And so I wanted a flavor of both Spain and Latin America to be encompassed in the concept, so that you're not having to be stuck to one thing. Because one thing I know about San Antonio is that there's a plethora of little cultural communities that include, Latin America, Spain.
Que los lunares de tu cuerpo me lo voy a comer, que me lo voy a comer, que me lo voy a comer. Y yo le cogí la flor, así que me detuve. Otro vino la cogió, así que yo me detuve. Otro vino la cogió. Si quieres te llevaré a lomo de mi caballo. Si quieres te llevaré a lomo de mi caballo. Al medio de mi noveno.
People who just they're looking for something that's just completely different from everything else that San Antonio has to offer. I think the statement that comes out of most people's mouths when they come and they see Carmen's is they say, wow, this is like being in New York or Chicago or being somewhere like, really special.
I think I just love to cook, and it was always about improvising on food. Before Food Network and before you could see a cooking show every day, you just kind of did your thing. Tapas, 10 years ago in San Antonio, tapas was, people didn't know what it was. They kept saying topless, but now, 10 years later, everybody's doing small plates. I mean, even Hula Hands is doing small plates. Tapas gives you a chance to sample different things. You go to a restaurant and you have entrees, and you order that one entree, and that's all you get. And then if you're with the people that like to share, then maybe you'll get some of theirs. But tapas is all about sharing. So at a smaller portion, you don't commit so much to it that if you don't like it, well, you know, you really haven't lost that. Tapas is not just about the portion size, it's really about the environment. You know, I think in Spain, you know, that's part of it. You know, it's getting together, because in Spain some of the tapas bars don't even have chairs. You just walk in and stand, eat, drink, and move on to the next tapas bar. I get bored, you know, I want to be able to change up the recipes if I see something in a cookbook or a magazine or on television. Hey, I want to try that. I don't want to be committed to a menu. So when you go in and you see those hard copy menus at most restaurants, you know, they're committed to that. You know, I can change. If something isn't working, I can take it off really quickly. Or if we're out of something, I can kind of improv, you know, which is our thing, you know, improvise at the last minute and make it a tapa, put it on there, boom. I love flamenco, and I felt like I had seen some flamenco at the Riverwalk and thought, well, why is it that it's only once or twice a year that you get to go see flamenco? And, you know, we were doing the tapas thing, and, you know, I was researching, you know, seeing what they were doing in Spain, and, you know, of course it's all about flamenco. And I thought, people need to be able to see flamenco here in San Antonio every week. There's no reason why that shouldn't be. You know, if tourists come in town, you know, where can they see flamenco? You know, not unless it's that time of the year where the dancers can dance outside, they're not necessarily going to see it. And I just thought it fits so well. I mean, tapas, flamenco, it just fits. And then I'm a dancer. I mean, I danced all through college. I didn't dance flamenco, but, you know, I love dancing. And so it just is a way for me to be close to all of the arts, you know, and still, you know, not go crazy when you're running a business. You know, you want to have fun with it.
Te puse mi brazo al hombro, brillo de color de luna, iluminaba tu trono. Ay, le, 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 ay, le, 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 ay, le, 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 le,
had a big band. When I first moved here to town, I played in his big band, and I met all these wonderful musicians. And he's left town, and there isn't anything like this going on in town. And so we put it together, actually last November, and we did a benefit concert to raise funds for Jerry Gibbs, who had some dental issues. We're just carrying it on. It's like great music, great players, and we now have a home here. We're playing once a month here at Carmen's, and it's great.
Jerry Gibbs always played in here. Great drummer. Had a couple small groups, and then did his Thrasher big band here. But he played a really cool mix of stuff, and again had all the great players.
He kind of influenced the whole jazz scene here and this club. He helped this club out a lot.
I mean, we've had like Dewey Redman, Sam Rivers, Mike Stern, Gwen Marsalis, who usually is doing a concert at Trinity University, and what he would do is when he would do the concert there, after the concert he would come over here and just jam, you know, just so you never know what time he's going to show up, if he's going to show up at night, and if people just happen to be lucky enough to be here when he got here, they just got a treat.
It's just a one-stop shop. Like, it's a full package. It's everything rolled into one. Coming here really takes you away from San Antonio Live. It kind of takes you away from what's going on in your private life.
You're not going to be disappointed. People usually, you know, they'll ask a musician, where do you think we should go? Because they figure we know where to go. So I always tell them to come here. This is a really cool place to hang out.
I think that consistency just kind of works. You know, there's no need to change it. It's like it's got its own thing. There's a spirit in here. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
Trucu, trucu, que trique, trique, treque, tre. Tra, a, sa, a, o, acá, aquí, acá, aquí, chiquilín, chiquilín, quita. Tirique, 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 quita. Purucutur, que tri, ta, ta,